Welcome back to 6 Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today, where we are going to talk about adding and subtracting integers. 6 minutes goes by quickly, so here we go. Our key points when we're adding and subtracting integers is that our first number is going to remain the same, and then we are going to follow the rules below. If I am adding a positive or subtracting a negative, I'm going to add the second number. And if my signs are opposite, I will be subtracting that second number. I will be providing examples today, and we are going to use temperature and money, as both of these have positives and negatives. With money, when we have money, it's a positive amount, and when we owe, it will be a negative. So let's see some examples. We're going to evaluate positive 2 plus positive 4, and I'm going to figure out that my first number is going to remain the same, so I have positive 2, and I am adding a positive, which means I will be adding that second number. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. And if I think about a temperature here, and it is 2 degrees outside, and the temperature goes up 4 degrees, my new temperature would then be 6 degrees, which is equal to our answer. How about another example? We're going to evaluate positive 8 minus positive 10. My first number is going to remain the same at positive 8. And I'm going to be subtracting a positive. And if I subtract a positive, it is the same as subtracting that second number. So I would have positive 8 minus 10, which is going to equal negative 2. If I think about this with money, if I have $8, and then I'm subtracting, so I am losing $10, I would then have to owe $2, which is in reference to this negative 2. Let's evaluate positive 11 minus positive 7. Again, I am subtracting a positive, which means I will be just subtracting that second number. My first number is going to remain the same, and we are going to subtract that second number. Positive 11 minus 7 is equal to 4. Again, if I think about temperature, it is 11 degrees outside, and the temperature would go down 7 degrees. The going down is the negative. My new temperature would be 4 degrees, which is equal to the answer I have found. What if we evaluate positive 3 plus negative 9? In this situation, I am adding a negative. When I add a negative, it is the same as subtracting that second number. So I would have positive 3 minus 9. And positive 3 minus 9 is negative 6. If I think about this one with money, I would have $3. And I would be adding the fact that I owe someone $9. So if I add that I owe someone $9, I would give them the 3 I have, and I would still owe them $6. Negative 6. Let's evaluate negative 15 plus negative 2. I have adding a negative here, which I learned in the last example is going to be the same as subtracting. So I have my negative 15. I'm going to subtract 2. And that is going to equal negative 17. With temperature, if it is negative 15 degrees outside and it goes down 2 degrees, my new temperature would be negative 17. On to the last example. I'm going to have negative 7 minus negative 5. Again, I am subtracting a negative, which is the same as adding. So I will start out with my first number, negative 7 plus 5 is going to equal negative 2. With money again, if I were to owe someone $7 and they removed the fact that I owed them 5, how much would I still owe them? Well, I would still owe $2 or negative 2. Those are all the examples we have today for adding and subtracting integers. If you are a visual person, please check out our video here at 6 Minute Math called Adding and Subtracting Integers Visually, as it might help you understand the process a little more. Please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6 Minute Math, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing, and until next time, keep solving and evolving.